Hi everyone. I hope y'all are all doing well. I'm really kind of excited. I've been working on a couple of creative classes, project classes, two projects that I've designed that you might want to enjoy taking this class along with me. Let me show you what the projects are. So quite a while ago, I attended an event in Albany, New York, and I met a wonderful friend. Her name was Patricia. And later on, Patricia had texted me and she said, Lori, can you design a project to carry our phones in? And I thought, for the longest, I wanted to get this created. And because I've been on the road so much in the past, time was a little bit hard to come by. But guess what? One of the benefits of what we're going through today is that we probably all have a little extra time on our hands to be at home. So definitely this is not a time that we want to have to go through, but we have to find those positive things in the moments of each one of our days. So one of the positive things that I have found is that I have had some time to create some things that I've wanted to create for a long time. And the project that Patricia had mentioned and she wanted me to create was the phone, what I'm calling the phone purse. And so here is one of my little phone purses. And in this design, you're going to notice in both of these projects, you have some in the hoop creativity, and the little phone purse has a whole lot of in the hoop construction. We'll talk about this one first, and then I'll tell you about the next project. So let's look at the little phone purse that I've designed. On the front, you're going to have a faux flap. It's just to make it look pretty. I have a button on it, but this flap really doesn't do anything but make it look pretty and designer. So now also, when I flip it around on the back of the purse, you're going to find a little private pocket. Anytime I've designed a purse project, I always have someone wanting a pocket in that purse. And yes, we need our pockets, right? So I originally designed the pocket to go on the inside of our little phone purse. But I found that when I was using my first one that I created and I would try to slip my phone in it, and my phone has one of those little pop, I think they're called pop sockets on the back, to where you can pop it out and you can place your fingers in it and you can kind of hold your phone. But I found that whenever I would slip the phone into the purse, that part of that little pop socket would get caught on the pocket. But I thought, okay, we do need a pocket on this little phone purse because we might need to run to the store or just some little errand. We may need to have our driver's license or our credit card or a debit card on us at the time. So definitely I did incorporate a pocket. It's hidden on the back, and I've made it deep enough to where any of those little things are going to just kind of slip down inside there and just kind of snuggle at the bottom, okay? But you can still get your fingers in there and grab them if you need it. So we have a little hidden pocket in the back, because when you carry the phone purse, the back of the purse is going to be sitting next to your body, okay? So we have a pocket. Now, the next thing that you'll find is it's really easy to open. It's attached with Velcro at the top. And your purse is going to open up and allow your phone to just slip nice and neatly down into your little phone purse, okay? Now, the next thing that I think you're really going to enjoy, I'm sure we've all made straps before, but in this class, you're going to learn my favorite way of making straps. I've taught straps in so many different classes, but I love to get a designer look. Well, this class is going to show you how to easily create a strap and also get that designer look. So here's our phone purse. Our phone purse is going to have two different options for your embroidery, for your quilting. Because if you look at the front, you have a little quilted motif. This is something that I've designed especially for y'all in mind. And then on the flap, I also have a stippled design. So you're going to be able to choose if you want to use the quilting motif that you see down at the bottom, or if you want your purse to have the stipple motif quilting on the front and the flap. So you'll get a choice of two different style of quilting for your little phone purse. You get to make that choice. And whenever I was creating these little purses, I really went a little crazy on my quilting motifs, and I fell in love with creating quilting designs. So if I find quite a few people that are interested in this class and you want some more versions later on down the line, I'll have some more that I've designed to where you can use different quilting motifs after you've taken the class. All right, so easy foam purse. Thank you, Patricia, for making that request. Let me set this aside and bring our other project in. This one is what I call our creative carrier. It's pretty, but it's also going to serve two really wonderful purposes. So if you look on the outside of the creative carrier, on the inside I've created a panel. That's kind of our pretty panel in the center. And I've also designed it to have sashings on the outer four edges. So we can get really creative right there on the center, and we can use two different coordinating fabrics to really give it definitely a designer look. Let's turn it around to the back. So on the back side, you're going to have stippling in the center, and you're also going to have that sashing concept with the quilting that was on the front kind of repeat on the back. So I think that you will absolutely enjoy this project. It's really simple. So let's bring this back around to the front. I've created a button little closure here. So we're going to have this little area to where we can loop the elastic onto the button and take it off. That's for a little extra security. Now let's open it up. Now when I open it up, it also has Velcro at the top. So that again is going to give you that extra security. You don't want to drop what's in your creative carrier, right? So with the Velcro closure and the little button loop, you're going to have it nice and secure. Now, you can choose whatever you want to carry in your creative carrier, but I'm going to give you a couple of ideas. All right, so on this side, see there's a pocket. I can pull out my sketchbook. So you have a nice full-size sketchbook that'll fit on one side. And again, you have a full pocket on the other side. And here I have some pencils and some markers. And whoever might carry this around, they can decide whatever creative elements that they want to carry around in the creative carrier. So look how easy that is. It just can slip and hide away whatever you want to carry. Let's close it back up. We'll just let those Velcros kiss together once again. Now we have our loop attached on our button. We have our straps. Once again, you're going to be able to learn how to do those easy straps in this class also. And then we can just place our creative carrier on our shoulder. We can take it wherever we want to, maybe upstairs, downstairs, maybe outside, inside, or maybe you are taking some type of little trip that you just want to have some little pretty creative carrier to carry around all of your little goodies. But wait, I'm not finished. Okay, let's slip this one aside. Take a look. Notice how you have the quilting in the middle. This is one of my quilting designs that I've created for you. But I have another option for you. You know, fabrics really are our foundation of creating a certain look, right? I know everybody enjoys going to the fabric store and picking out their favorite fabrics. And with this project, I've used two types of fabrics, two coordinating fabrics. So what I did was I picked my fabric first, and then I just grabbed a solid for the panel on the inside to where I can create the quilting and let that quilting be a little designer effect. All right, so let's take a look at this one. I've used a really pretty soft floral fabric and a soft inside fabric. That gray is so popular right now. And take a look at that quilting. I had so much fun drawing and creating this quilting motif. I think you might really like this one also. I know I do. Now let's turn it back. Once again, it's going to sport that stippling design on the back. You have that repeat of the like channel quilting, I guess you might want to say, on those outer 4 edges. So that really pulls it together and makes it coordinate. You're still sporting your little button closure. Let's open it up and let me show you what else you can store in this. All right, how many of you have a computer? You may have 2 or 3, right? So here's my Apple computer. I'm going to take it and just slip it inside on one side. And then if I wanted to, I could take the cords from my computer and place it on the opposite side. It's just whatever is going to be, it's just whatever you want to carry in your carrier. I'm going to grab my iPad Pro and slip that inside there. And then I'll once again just take it, pick it up. I'll line up the Velcro and just kind of squeeze it together. And then I'll take that button loop and attach it to the button. And again, that's going to give me that extra little security. And now this one, I can carry my electronics around with me in a designer bag that I've created very easily. All right, so we've got a creative carrier. And you're going to have 2 options. So if you like, you're actually going to get both. So if you take the class, you're going to have the design for your leaf quilting. You're going to have the design for my circle roses. So you can choose whichever one you might want. There's lots of floral fabrics out there for you to choose from. And then you also have the option for the foam purse. So 2 projects that I've really enjoyed designing. I hope you might be interested in taking one or both. What I'm going to do is I'll link my website down in the description, and that'll allow you to click on the link and go over to my website, go to the shop page. You can either purchase the foam purse by itself, or you can purchase the creative carrier. But if you decide to take both classes, you're going to get a little bit of a discount. You'll attend the class in a Facebook group. So once you go over to the website, you click the link, you purchase the course, I'm also going to get your email. So make sure you're on Facebook, and that way I can add you to the group and I'll have your contact information. So if you've purchased the foam purse class, there will be one group for that class. If you've purchased the creative carrier, there will be one group for that project. So you'll have 2 different Facebook groups for the 2 different projects. Once we finish the initial day that we do the class, that Facebook group will stay open. So you can create your projects, you can share your pictures, and you'll have access to the step-by-step tutorials that I've pre-recorded and will upload to those groups. And those recorded videos, those tutorials, are all numbered exactly in the order, step by step, going through the project process. You will always be able to go back and find what number, what step you want to start with. Maybe you've done a little bit and you are coming back on another day and you want to do your next step. They're all numbered in the order of which steps, and that'll also go along with your instructions. So it's very organized. We're going to initially do the class all together on our initial dates, but after we do it live, you're going to also be able to create these projects over and over again together, post your pictures, and I'll be able to see what you've created. When you go to my website and you purchase the projects, you're going to have a download, and it's going to be in a zipped file. So you'll want to unzip that folder. Within that folder, you're going to have embroidery designs that have been created for these projects. And you'll also have written instructions giving you all of the fabric cuts. And within the group, initially, I'm going to have 2 tutorials already uploaded to the group that's going to walk you through cutting out any parts and pieces for your project. So you can do that ahead of time if you would like to before we actually start the class. That'll give you just kind of a jump on it. So initially when we do the class, if you want to create along with me during that day, you can do that also. If you just want to sit back, relax, you can also do that too. So the day of class will be just a nice little creative day that we get to create together. All right, guys. Well, thank you. I hope to see you there.